Maybe I should scroll, make sure I can see everybody. There we go. Oh, more coming. Hi, Peter Martell. In the land of 10,000 mothers, every song is a lullaby. Nobody marches to war. No one stands in the airport and cries. And nobody dies on the highway with too many words left unsaid. In the land of 10,000 mothers, we all sleep safe in our beds. I think I saw Steve Verona's name go by there. And Janet Simpson. Hi, Dennis Globus. And Jack Quigley and Larry Pattis. Hi, Pat Buckner. Hi, Rhonda. In the land of 10,000 mothers, milk and honey flow without end. And nobody goes away wanting. You are welcome wherever you've been, and you are welcome to lay your head down and get a kiss for every wound. In the land of 10,000 mothers, you will get better soon, and you are welcome no matter what chases you. Whatever road you chose, here's the 5, it's in the woods, good. 'Cause in the land of 10,000 mothers, somebody loves you and knows you are good. Somebody loves you and knows you are good. Oh wow, guys, we're a little unprepared this morning. Mr. Chicken's gonna go away, but he said his hello. So many people saying good morning. Hi, John McLean. Hi, Catherine Hoop and Keith Shaw, Linda Worster. Riley Brown is here. I was just talking to him on the phone about acupuncture. And there's Sybil Bannett. Hi, Sybil. Pat Buckner. And Janet Wacker, Steve Longo, Steve Ramona. Everybody's here. Thanks all for showing up. Hi, John Ferrulo. It's really moist here. So my hearing's a little weird today, so it freaks me out.
We're getting the hottest weather we've had all summer, I think.
There's Craig Brandhorst. Holy cow, Craig, nice to see you. So long since I've heard you, but better than ever, even if you don't think so. Oh, bless your heart. Diane Lansing from Syracuse. I enjoy starting my day with Cozy and Charlie. It puts a big smile on my face, so thank you, honey. John Ferrulo, who I went and heard do a great gig this weekend under arduous circumstances. Linda Zimmerman, perfect sing to start my morning. Thank you. Okay, so we do shows, we do songs that we think we haven't done for a while, or songs that we haven't, or whatever it is. And hi, Peggy Peterson. Hi, Claude Galinsky. Brad Meyer was recently asking me why I lived in the Southwest for as long as I did. And this song is the best explanation I have for it. This is called The Canyon Rim. It's on Eros, which I put out in 2008, a long time ago. And when I was 23, I got a gig singing in the Bright Angel Bar in the Grand Canyon. Hi, Judy Abbey. And it was my first time driving across the country alone. Hi, Andy Nettle. It's the first time I drove through Moab as an adult. I was 23 years old. If you ask why I live in this place, where the dry wind blows, followed a man far out west when I was a girl long ago. I sang in the bars where the cowboys came for a drink at the end of the day. I thought if I sang all through the night, he'd change his mind and stay. When I was half halfway to Arizona, he called me on the phone, told me he'd met another young girl, that I should turn around and go home. But I drove through the plains and the Rockies, through the canyons where it all turns red, and the sound of his phone unanswered in his home rang over and over in my head. Came to the bar and I sang for the cowboys and the others who came to see the canyon carved by the Colorado, and every morning the canyon welcomed me. I would walk down from the rim, get a little too far in to be sure I could make it out alright. But when I did, then I knew that I could get through when he brought her in for a drink at night. I'd like to say there was a moment of truth, but in all my time there he never met my eye. The waitress told me a story when she heard I meant to tell the canyon goodbye. She said he went down and slept by the river, and a scorpion got him under the arm. The canyon took my part when it stung him near the heart. It didn't kill him, but it did a bit of harm. So if you ask why I live in this place where I can stand on the canyon rim, it's a long way down and a long way back up, and some days I just have to walk in. Good job, Charlie, following me. Really good job. Hi, Red Flower. Red Flower, you're new to us. Thanks for coming. Boy, my hair. I need to get my hair cut. So I got a gig in the Grand Canyon when I was 23, and by another musician who I was in love with, and he broke up with me as I was driving across the country. I remember in Indiana, I just screaming into a pillow while a friend of mine said, "Shh, you have to be quiet." But as you guys know, I'm kind of determined. Even when told that something is not going to happen, I sometimes fight it, so I kept driving out to do the gig. Hi, DLC. Howdy, a bit late. We're glad to have you here. Charlie, let's try that new tune that I wrote last week.
Which one? The one
about your my response to your suggestion. So last week, hi David Roth. You don't need a haircut, fly free, thank you. Last week I played this love song that I'd written for Charlie, and he was very sweet about it. But then we had hi Patty Schaffner from Indiana, as it were. Then we had a time where we were going to play the song together, and we had something happen that often happens. Hi, Janet Wisniewski from Brussels. Wisniewski. How could anyone break up with you, Cozy? Well, Charlie, you want to talk about how joyful I can sometimes be? We're going to talk about just that.
Sometimes it's better to be quiet.
So this is what I wrote. After Charlie and I had a little session with my new song, and he was going to learn bass on it, and I thought I was just showing it to him. Scratchiness, thinking how yesterday I was scratchiness, and now worriness about not being soft and sweet. Sometimes I am scratchy, not soft and sweet. Like when you say I'd like you to try a different chord there. That is not a sentence I respond well to. I'm pretty sure I like the chord that I have there. So I do not respond to try a different chord there with grace, but more with a hard look. A hard look you are on the receiving end of. Try a different chord there. Everybody, try a different chord there. Now Now when I hear you say you are going away for a night, I regret that scratchiness, and I have worriness you are leaving, 'cause I was not soft and sweet. But no one can be soft and sweet all the time, I know that, so do you. You are not soft and sweet and attentive all the time. Sometimes you only attend to the tennis game on the screen. Try a different chord there. Try a different chord there. Now I am thinking we are each of us a ball of wax, sweet wax, attentive wax, and then wax that needs some time to melt away into the oblivion of watching the game, and wax that does not want to try a different chord there. 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 It was a half step too low. I used to capewood on the 5th fret. Oh well. I rock that. I like my chords too, says Patty Schaffner. Hi, Scott Katz. Peter Martella says that's why Charlie works. Charlie works because he keeps his. You did say something about sometimes it's better not to say anything.
That's right.
Steve Longo. So this is how you two always argue. Is this how you two always argue? In song? No.
Yeah,
sometimes it's nowhere near that creative.
It's usually me asking her to try a different chord
Hi,
there.
Patty Joe.
Not always received with.
Hi, Charlie Bryant. Look who's here.
With a great deal of joy.
So now let's play number 4 on the list was Sometimes I Feel Too Much. You want to do that?
Yeah.
This song is a direct descendant of Joni's self-revealing Blue album. It might be. I think of it actually as more inspired by a woman named Annie Gallup, who Barb Scott will remember because she used to put both of us up. Great songwriter on the Waterbug label in the sometime in the 90s. I don't know where Annie went, but she did those kind of songs. She'd do this funky little thing, and then she'd kind of talk this long rap thing, and that's where that kind of came from. Charlie, is this the key I do it in?
Yep.
This song started because Charlie gave me this great line one year when we were at a camp and I was having a hard time. And he said, sometimes I have so much feeling that I don't feel anything at all. Sometimes I feel too much. And I stole his line. Sometimes I feel too much, then I can't feel anything at all. Too many phones ring in my head, I don't answer any calls. I close my door and sit in my room, wait for my heart to come round. Sometimes I feel too much, and the machine shuts down. Hi, Kate Mack. I offer my regrets, only part of me is here. A moment of adversity, and my heart just disappeared. It just seems to happen. It's not something I try to do. It's like I've got a boat and the boat has a hole and my heart falls through. But you know and you see my heart has disappeared. Can you find it for me? The muscle that knows how to carry on, it attaches in the back. It acts as a sort of shield for the heart, protecting it from attack. And it engages in emergencies. Take one more step, now try. 'Cause it will not help to sit down on the sidewalk and cry. But you know 'cause I cannot find my heart. They are shouting, shooting rockets in the park. But you know, you see, my heart has disappeared. Can you find it for me? Sometimes I feel too much, then I can't feel anything at all. Nice job, Charlie.
Sorry.
Woo. Hi, Barry Kasendorf.
Wow.
Hi, Kate Mack. Barb Scott says, Annie Gallup just put something new out. Be prepared to be amazed and confounded. Okay, I will. Annie Gallup was one of those brilliant people. Oh, yeah, Annie was amazing. She was also a great massage therapist. Dennis Globus. Beautiful harmony, Charlie.
Thank you. I'm working as hard as I can to sing as quietly as possible.
You did a good job. You did a really good job. Charlie and I both got our shingles shots on Sunday,
Yeah.
which really took Charlie down yesterday and may or may not be responsible for my befuddlement today and my headache and my ear. I'm trying to think if that might be it, not panic too much.
You were certainly hearing better than I was in the last song.
I guess so, but it's still, I feel like there's sort of this marshmallow in my head.
What's next?
Let's play my mother's gift of the rice cooker and the GPS. We're playing some songs because we're thinking about a new CD and I need to get to know them better. And it helps me just play them a couple times. And you guys are the people we're choosing to play them for. Hi, Alex Bevan. Nice to see you.
Alex?
This is an example of a song that started as a poem. And I think it's hard to turn a poem into a song. I often have people come to my songwriting workshops and say, I write poetry, can I make songs? You can, but I think they are different animals. And so this one is me working to make a poem into a song. I think it's mostly successful, but I won't tell you I think it's the most successful thing I've ever done. Emma Slonaker, yay, new CD. Susan Andrews, shingles shots hurt the most. Yeah, our arms really hurt, but Charlie got taken down by it yesterday, really tired. I have not been yet, although I do have this little headache today, so I don't know how long.
What key are we
We're in this key. We're in B. Hi, Chris Chandler. Different animals. Yes, Chris Chandler. Okay, guys, here's a guy. Chris, put a link to your website. Chris Chandler, brilliant songwriter who is here today, and he's a poet. I guess, Chris, would you call yourself a poet? New songs sound great, says Mark Wilson. So sometime in the 90s, my mother gave me a rice cooker and a GPS machine. And I didn't thank her very much because I didn't think I really wanted either one of them. It turns out, later on I would. Some songs start smooth and some start rough. Sometimes starting is enough. Mother, I did not adequately thank you for that rice cooker and the GPS, 'cause at the time they seemed meaningless. I had my salad greens and my maps. And when you're young, you don't need much beyond that. You swing for the bleachers, 'cause it's your dream at bat. And a pull-out couch and a short night, 'cause it's all about the morning light. Long open road. But here in the middle of life, I have discovered rice. When I am lost and I don't know where to go, rice is simple and it holds on. When the salad greens are gone and I no longer drive the long road. When you move often and you move far, you never have the right map in the car. Your GPS, it's some protection. I have no sense of direction. When the salad days road will lead to where you belong. Somehow you knew what would become essential food, and there'd be a day I'd need a road that leads home. But of all the stuff I left behind, the rice cooker you gave me for mine, I forgot it in a cupboard somewhere. And now I burn the rice almost every time. Maybe the GPS would help me find another one I could discover, left in someone else's cupboard, and I'll pretend it's the one from you. I'll pretend it's the one from you. I see my friend Roland Tech is here. Roland, darling, hi. Andrew Wilson, thank you. Charlie Bryant says, I had shingles twice. Oh my gosh, you poor guy.
Ouch.
Roland Tech, I'll pretend it's the one from you. Thanks, darling. Roland Tech and Chris Chandler are both here, and Roland Tech is an amazing playwright, and he's putting out a movie right now, a play. I just was part of his Kickstarter. Roland, put your website up here. And Chris Chandler, Roland has this awesome open mic, I think, for people who are storytellers and playwrights and musicians, and I think you guys would like each other. Tom Smith, good morning. Tom Smith is going to do a show with us October 7 in Hancock. We're going to do an In the Round with Tom Smith and Doug Farrell.
Doug Farrell, yeah.
Robin Gray, good morning. Hi, Robin Gray. So, Charlie, I think it's time for your song.
Really?
Yeah, why not? Let's have it be time for your song, and then we'll do something else. I'm going to try and be Charlie's bass player today when I can't really see very well. I'm going to look at his chart. Oh, you're going to hand me the bass. Awesome.
Yep.
So I want to remind you that Raleigh Brown does his show on tomorrow at 3 and Sunday at 10:30. If you're in Portland, Maine, in the next couple weeks, that's right. I want to come to that, Roland. It starts September when? Tell me when. Payne Publishing. Katie, hi. I finally found you. Great. Watching and listening while potting plants. I bet you are. Katie Payne, awesome plant person. Roland, when does that place start? I want to come. I'm going to get an Airbnb in Portland and come see it. Mary Williston, good morning. Interesting shirt you have on. Oh, thank you. You mean PSGW? My Puget Sound Guitar Workshop t-shirt, or maybe you mean the one underneath. The one underneath came from one of those places where, you know, they're really cheap. Is there a link to Raleigh's show? Raleigh, will you put a link up for your show? September 8th through 23. Wow, it's coming right up. Okay, Roland, I'm coming to see it because I was one of your people. I want to see it. Okay, Charlie. Oops, I got to turn this up.
So
Hi, Paul Belfay. Is that loud enough?
this song goes back to the kind of the beginning of our relationship when
This is the first song we
back when
tried
Cozy
to
was
write together.
actually willing to lend me some lyrics to write to, and
Now that suggests I am no longer willing to lend you lyrics. Is that? Do you want another song written?
but anyway, so we there were a couple, and I much prefer to write music to writing lyrics. So this was a lot of fun for me writing the music to this song.
Can I add one thing?
What?
That when I was writing this, it was coming out with a bluegrass melody, and this song was not meant to be a bluegrass tune. But I just want to say that's where these lyrics started. They started as a bluegrass song. Okay.
I'm trying to keep my thoughts to myself now.
You don't have to. Let it fly, Charlie. Let it rip. Don't hold back.
Okay, let's see if I can think. If I was never.
I was never unsure. I was never afraid. Yeah.
Okay. I was never unsure. I was never afraid. Never questioned promises I had made. It happened once. It could happen again. If you might be leaving, please don't pretend. If you stop loving me, would you let me know? A little bit of warning, let your true heart show. If you're holding my hand and you plan to let go, if you stop loving me, would you let me know? Welcome to the movie, it's halfway through. The scenery is not brand new. All the ways we start over again. Broken-hearted woman, broken-hearted man. If you stop loving me, would you let me know? A little bit of warning, let your true heart show. If you're holding my hand and you plan to let go, if you stop loving me, would you let me know? I'm so afraid, should I prepare for that first morning? You're not there. If you're holding my hand and you plan to let go, if you stop loving me, would you let me know? If you stop loving me, would you let me know?
There we go. Love this song, Charlie, says Judy Abbey. Donna Bergman, hi. Matthew Ryan, love this song, Charlie. All your fans are here today. I want to say, by the way, David Roth, who might still be here, also is an awesome musician. David, stick your website up there too.
Yeah,
and David runs Summer Songs and a beautiful retreat on Cape Cod, and he's taught for me in Moab. Janet Peterson says, beautiful, love this song, says Stephen Longo. So we've got a lot of people showing up today with some great creativity. Raleigh Brown, Roland, they're posted on my Facebook page. Tomorrow's show will go up this afternoon, also available on my YouTube channel. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Let's send him out on one thing. Charlie, just for fun, let's do Walking to Heaven. I thought about it today. We haven't rehearsed this one. We're going to go out on this. You can leave. Don't worry. You don't have to stick around. In E. We're going to do it in, is E better than E flat? Okay, we'll do it in E. It'll sound a little high. I love this one. It says, Roland, oh, thank you. I wrote this when I was about 28 or 29. I'd thrown my back out as I was moving away from Portsmouth, New Hampshire. And I couldn't even move myself out of my own apartment. Other people do it in D sharp. Roland votes for E flat or D sharp.
I just vote for being able to remember as soon as we can. I haven't done it.
We haven't. I told him we're going to do it in E. We're going to do it in D double sharp. And we'll be back next Tuesday. Maybe in between then, I'll find out how I'm going to go to Roland's show. Because I hadn't realized it was so soon, Roland. For some reason, I thought it was like a long ways away. I'm going to come up. This may be a total train wreck. Because that should work. There it is. Welcome to our rehearsal of a song we haven't played in a while. But it showed up in my head today. It seems I'm always getting up, 'cause I am always falling. My heart tires of beating late some nights, but heaven isn't hiding. It's in any love calling that we will find you. Nothing will blind you from our sight. This might have been a mistake, but I can walk into heaven with no one here to guide you. They say this heart inside me does not know how I can walk into heaven with all of you beside me. Walk into heaven right now. Even if I can't remember some important chords, I have carried my own bed through my failures and my tryings, and the got enthusiasm,
We made
even
it.
if we didn't have accurate
kinda
chordage.
made it, yeah.
I really wonder what that chord is. Da-na-na-na-na. That's not it. There it is. It's that. I kept playing that. Knew it was wrong each time, but didn't know what. Now I know it's right. Hi, Chris Chandler. Thank you so much. I needed this morning. Thank you, Chris. I want you guys to check out, everybody put their websites up here because you're all such creative people. Another delightful Tuesday morning. Thank you both, says Janet Peterson. Thank you, Janet. All right, everybody. Check out Roland Tech's play in Portland, Maine. Really an astounding piece of art. Raleigh Brown tomorrow, David Roth, Chris Chandler, and everybody else who I'm not even thinking of. We love you guys. Have a good week. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Yep, bye.